I am Karthik. Welcome back to my MarkTech channel. In this video, I'm going to detail you about like the upcoming compliance and also like how to improve your email deliverability right to the prospects inbox. You may know, like you might have seen notification in your mailing platforms like Google and Yahoo have announced like the DMARC requirement is mandatory. DMARC compliance is going to be mandatory from February 2024, and whoever sends mails more than 5,000, that they would get. They have to follow this compliance mandatorily, and it's applicable for all the email service providers, whichever the email service providers you might use, like Mailgun or Constant Connect, MailChimp, whichever the email service provider, they have to follow this compliance. And before that, I like to show you like a brief demo how to integrate a Mailgun service. I have already done a video. I will give the link to you. Just to have a quick recap, whenever you want to add a domain in Mailgun, that like you can add a domain and they will show like 4 records which we have to configure in your domain provider. It can be like GoDaddy, Namecheap, Squarespace, Google domain, whichever the domain provider may be. And you have to understand like what are those records are now, because these records would play a major role in complying the regulatory compliance, and also the email directly affects the email deliverability. There are like, say I have added it for a dummy domain like housephone.com, and MG is like the subdomain. It's better to have a subdomain so that if you run into problem, you can create always another subdomain instead of having it in the root domain. That's generally recommended by Mailgun. And the SPF record, there would be 4 records. One would be the SPF record, which is a text record. DKIM is also a text record, and DMARC is the compliance which we are going to detail. I will show you how to configure and everything. And there would be CNAME and MX records. These are all records you have to comply. You have to carefully fill in in your DNS provider domain provider. And here in this case, let's take the case of like GoDaddy. In GoDaddy, we can always add a new records like this. How you can add a record, CNAME record or text record or MX record. For MX records, it has to be MX, and for CNAME, the type has to be CNAME record, and for other SPF, DKIM, DMARC, that this would be the text record only. And you have to fill in the host name and the value. Some providers, some DNS allow you to use the @ symbol, and that will take care of the domain. Some providers you need to fill the complete domain like mg.domain.com. This kind of configurations you have to fill, and in the value you have to fill these values. And that is like time to propagate. That is not that much essential. Just click save once that is done. Yeah, these are like how you set up the records. But what if like you set up these records, I haven't set up the records correctly? That would directly affect your email deliverability. I will give all the links in the email in the description, so you can go through the article of like why this compliance is required, and then how to improve the email deliverability, how to check that. There are like 2 portals which allow you to use the email deliverability for free. One is mailgenius.com and other one is mailtester.com. You can just go, and what you have to do is, once you have when you visit the website, there would be a copy address, and you just have to copy and just go to any email provider you have. Here I am using Go High Level. Just click send test email, and from address would be, just wait. Just in the send mail, just paste that address and click the send mail. And once you are done, just go back to that portal and then check your score. This is the same case for Mail Genius also, and I have since I have already tested it, it is showing a score of like 92 for the my mail, and it shows like what are all the options you have to improve, like DMARC, DKIM, even as false send address. That's why it's showing DMARC. I made to configure. It shows like there are like multiple DMARC things I have to fix. From domain, and SPF domain is different, and no text DMARC record is found because I don't have any DMARC record in my domain in my DNS provider, so I have to add that DMARC record. Why you can just add it like this. Just go with this and value. This each things have a separate value. I will show you like what is this. Like if P is equal to rejected, P is equal will block any unauthenticated mails. P is equal to quarantine will put unauthenticated mails into spam, and P is equal to none will not block or put any emails into spam. P is equal to none is recommended for testing until you test everything and you are passing the DMARC. Yeah, for the now we are putting the P equal to none and just click save. It will take some time to update the DNS records, so wait for it, allow it some time so that it propagates smoothly. And getting back to the result, this is still this portal is still working on our earlier mail. Let's wait, and we can test again with this provider, but there would be limitation because these are free services. You can't like abuse the service, you have to wait. They have like daily limitations of like 2 or like 5 emails, I guess. Let me go back. You can share this link with your sorry, just go to mailgenius.com, and these two are different portals. So while I testing this, I'm just going to test the updated DMARC record I have configured. Let's go back to this and send a test mail. Just I am testing the mail again. I am not a robot. See your score. It takes its own time. So these are I have configured. See, for the DMARC also I have configured _DMARC.mg. The DNS GoDaddy here takes care of the domain records. You don't have to add the domain record again and again, but it differs for different domain providers. Some providers wants you to give the full record like this, like email.mg.house1m.com, or like whichever the domain you have, mg.domain. Some providers may want to have the want you to fill the record like this. Some providers allow you to just type the mg and they take care of the domain. Okay, this has started compelling, like they want us to create a free account and receive bonus credits. Just wait, let me create a dummy free account for me. See, now we have configured the DKIM record and the score has improved from 92 to 98, and it shows us all the past parameters, and the good thing is like spam assassin score is also good. It's not under any blocklist, so it would be there are more chances of getting my email marketing emails to directly to the prospects inbox. And if at all you want to have improve the score further to 100, you have to fix the other things, like it says like DMARC policy is set to none, you can move it to reject or quarantine. That would give you additional 1 mark. And other thing is like the link may contain spam triggers. It's better to remove the image or like the links in the first mail to the prospect. It's a general best practice. It's to you send the text mail to the customer, and after the customer engages with you, you send mail with any calendar link to let them book their appointment with you. In the first phase itself, don't send any links or like too many images, like the images might be from, you might have hosted it from different domain, that would have gone in the blacklist. So emails marketing is very tricky nowadays, and you have to check each and every element possible to see like whether it affects your email deliverability and the scope. I hope this video is helps you a lot in improving your email compliance and the email deliverability. And we can like test with the other email service provider also, like this mailtester.com. Let's test it once. You can also test the DMARC, the SPF, DKIM compliance by sending directly a mail to your Gmail inbox. Let's test it. Say I have a template like this, and always include unsubscribe option for the customers, so that if they don't want the mail, they can unsubscribe it, and you keep the list cleaner, and you always ensure the unsubscribed customers never get the mail again. Whichever the platform you use, you follow this compliance to ensure that your email deliverability is good. Now let's test this one. Just test, so let's send a test mail. Test emails. Okay, and as soon as you test you receive the mail, you just click the triple dot icon and click show original, and in the show original you can easily see the SPF is passed with the IP, and DKIM is passed with the domain, and DMARC is also passed. So the mandatory compliances you have followed, and it's now you can be sure like your Gmail will accept your mail, and you can see the Gmail's DMARC settings you have configured also. So ensure that all those settings and you test before sending any emails. And always there are like many do's and don'ts. Don't send bulk send emails to the customers, or like don't send customers bulk emails to the unverified list, and always have a unsubscribe option. Hope this video clarifies you about the email compliance required for your better email deliverability. Let me know in case if you have any queries. If at all you want to set up or like improve email deliverability, book a call with us through the link given in the description. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing channel. Bye.